Yo, what's going on, guys? McGuigan here, bringing you another MLB The Show 19 video. In this one, we have a bit of a different kind of video. As you can see by the title, the Blue Jays have announced that Vlad Jr. is on the way. Thank goodness he is on the way, because as a Blue Jay fan, this season has been incredibly boring so far, especially with Kevin Pillar being traded, because he was such a fan favorite for us, but it's good to see that they finally called Vlad up. He will be making his debut Friday night at the Rogers Center, so tomorrow night against the Oakland Athletics. I cannot wait. I do have to work during the game, but you bet your ass I will have that thing on. So, in this video, I'm going to go over what I think they will give Vlad Jr. for his live series card, and then his much anticipated Future Stars card, which I don't know when we're gonna get. Vlad Jr. will not be in the game this Friday, but it will be next Friday. So when the next roster update that changes attributes come out, Vlad Jr. will also drop as a live series card, and then hopefully not too long down the road they drop a Future Stars Vlad. And let me tell you, once they do, my bank account will no longer be a thing. Because I think he's going to be crazy expensive. Sorry, my mic's a little bit close there. I think he's going to be crazy expensive. I mean, he's going to be one of the most... It's more expensive than most diamonds, his live series card. And I'm going to get into his ratings and what I think he's going to be so far. But I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So let's get into what I think Vlad Jr. is going to start out as. It's not too bad. I do think he will start out as a silver. I feel like that's a fair assumption to make, because they started Tatis off at Alpha as, I believe, a 74. So I think Vlad could be a couple overall higher than him. I am a Blue Jays fan, so I am a little bit more, I guess you could say, I definitely am biased toward Vlad, because I do think he's absolutely unbelievable, but here is what I think his overall will be for his live series card. So his silver card, I think it will be around a 76, 77 area. So if we go into edit player, I can show you. If you guys didn't actually know, they do have Vlad Jr.'s batting stance in the game. It is prospect stance 8. If y'all did not know that. If I even go to his animations and you go to stride, he has his leg kick right there. So, I mean, that looks pretty much exactly like Vlad Jr. does in real life. So, if y'all want to use that in your creative player during Diamond Dynasty, I did for a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty cool that they have that in. And then if we go into his attributes, you kind of get a glimpse of it. So, now, obviously, he has unbelievable hitting stats in the minors, but it's also the minors, so they can't go absolutely crazy with his hitting, which I get. So obviously they got to kind of start him out as a base somewhere. So his contact against righties, I think it'll be around like a low 60, mid 60. I have his stats here in front of me. So he is. So his 4 seasons in the minors, he has a 331 average with a 413 OBP, a 531 slug, and a 945 OPS at 4 seasons in the minor league. So that is A+ ball, and then AAA, AA, and single A. So those are his minor league stats. He has 44 home runs, 209 RBIs, 27 stolen base. Actually, he can kind of steal. 150 walks, 139 strikeouts, and then his slash line, I did say. So I feel like 62 base contact for a starting point is good. Contact against lefties is a little bit higher, 79. It might be a little bit lower than this. I kind of went a little easy on the contact, or just his stats against lefties in general, because he has absolutely unbelievable stats against lefties for his career in the minors. Power, I gave the power a little bit more on the right side compared to contact, just because this kid has an insane amount of power at just 20 years old. He just turned 20, so 69 power I feel like is nice. And then power against lefties 75. I didn't want to bump it up to like in the like high 70s to even low 80s, just because I think that's a little bit too high for like a base starting point. And I also don't want him to be like a 79 overall because I feel that's just a little unrealistic for him to almost start as a gold. So, bunting ability, dry bunting, don't really care about. So his plate vision goes off of their strikeouts. So in how many at bats? So in 1,261 plate appearances in the minors, he has 139 strikeouts. That's a pretty good strikeout percentage. He really doesn't strike out a whole lot, but once again, like coming up to the majors from the minors, I didn't want to give him like 80 plate vision based on his strikeout percentage from the minors. So 67 plate vision I feel like is fair, and then plate discipline goes off your walks. So he's walking a little bit more than he's striking out. He has 150 walks compared to the 139 strikeouts. So gave him a little bit more plate discipline than plate vision. So he's got 69 plate discipline. They're both relatively the same, and if he continues not striking out a whole lot, and he continues walking, then you're definitely going to see him get upgraded through the air. Batting clutch, I can't actually find what he's hitting with runners in scoring position. I don't know. I can't find it on Baseball Reference, but I put it at a 58. Um, I don't know. I feel like that's just like a mid-level, just because I can't find where he's hitting with runners in scoring position. Durability doesn't really affect anything. Speed at a 55. I feel like that's fair. He's a big lad, so obviously his speed's not going to be absolutely rapid. Um, On to the defense side of things, which is really like the thing that's gonna keep him down as far as his live series card. 64 arm strength. Vlad has a decent arm, but obviously his fielding in general, he has to continue to develop throughout the majors. So 42 arm accuracy. The thing is, if I left all of these at 50, so if I put his arm accuracy at 50 and then like his regular fielding, so if I put his arm accuracy to 50, he goes up to like a 78, 79, which, well, once again, isn't very realistic. So, 51 reactions, 51 fielding ability. This is just like a baseline because I believe he has like a 940 fielding percentage for his time in the minors over the 4 years, which obviously isn't great, but it's definitely something that he's got to work on. It's not like he's a complete liability in the defense. The last 2 years, he's actually been very good. He has like a 970 fielding percentage for his average. So you can't really complain about that. So once he continues to develop throughout time in the majors, I think you will see his fielding go up as well. And then 24 stealing, as I said, he has stolen a couple bases before. So yeah, that is what I think he will be. So a 77 is pretty fair, I feel, with those stats. He'd be a very good silver, especially with inside edge. If he's up a lot against either righties or lefties, he'd be absolutely insane. I mean, I'm gonna buy his live series card anyways, no matter how expensive it is. But yeah, all right. So now I'm going to get into what I think his future stars card is gonna be like. And when I say I'm going to juice the shit out of this Future Stars card, I'm going to juice it. So it might be unrealistic, but if this card were to be added in the game, I would go absolutely crazy. So here is what I think his Future Stars card would be. Give me 1 sec while I deck out this card for you guys. Alright, so hear me out. Maybe I went a little crazy on this, but you can't go over 99 for an attribute on just the regular rosters. So in DD, you can obviously go over a 99 overall for contact power and vision. And the overalls are higher, obviously, in just regular rosters because, like, for instance, like Stroman's a 78. I think he's a 72 in DD. So when I show you this card, I do not think his Future Stars card will be a 99, okay? I think it'll be like a 94 to 96 area around there. But I feel like this is a pretty accurate description for him for a Future Stars card because they'd obviously want to make it unbelievable. So 82 contact against righties. I didn't go too crazy against contact against righties just because I had it solo for his live series, but 99 contact against lefties, and then the power. I think he'll be like high 90s power for his Future Stars. I think his contact against lefties will be a lot. I think it'll be 105 to 110 area. And then I think his power against lefties and even his power against righties could be over 100, possibly hit into the 110s just to absolutely juice it out. Plate vision at an 85, so the PCI is going to be very big for him. Plate discipline at 95, that would be absolutely insane. Batting clutch at an 83, and then really, I didn't want to make his fielding too good just because, like, I don't, like, he's not going to be, like, a top-tier fielder, like, oh, he's like a Nolan Arenado or a Matt Chapman or anything like that, but 67 fielding, 79 arm strength, 64 arm accuracy, 70 reactions. So that would be like bronze fielding. So I mean he'd be a bit sketchy on defense, but those power numbers and that hitting would definitely make up for it. So if they were to even drop just a card like this, it wouldn't be 99 overall. I don't know what the actual overall would be. It'd probably be like 91, 92 maybe, just because the defense would hold it down a lot, but yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this video. Let me know what you guys think Vlad Jr.'s live series and future series overall would be. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to go check out all my links down in the description. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.